The catalyst for our move into the US was that we had basically covered all the other parts of the world. The US was left for us. That was the most competitive and largest market.
Initially, when we looked at North America, we were excited, but also frightened. So many advisors had told us that it's a very difficult market to conquer. And we had our focuses elsewhere. We had been spending effort and energy into Asia, China, and we could not simply do everything at the same time.
For the first time in many years, we were suddenly the smallest player in the big pond. That wasn't the case in Europe, where we had grown into being a well-known, respectable player. Suddenly in the US we were nothing. So that was a key challenge to turn that around and start the journey of Teleopti becoming on a fast growth track in the US.
Teleopti really took off in mid-2014 when we were able to acquire a large customer that kind of gave us the air under our wings to invest, and that's when we started to build out the West, and that really was the founding part for the growth.
Web.com was one of the early adopters of Teleopti here in the US. We are astonished by the growth of the platform, knowing that today there's many more customers than just Web.com and a few other customers as there was in the early days. What we believe really is driving this is, again, their focus on the customer and focus on experience. It's one of the only companies that you can really tell a feature that you would like in the tool and actually see that happen in reality very closely to when you've suggested it. In addition, we looked at Teleopti as a business and found that they had an extreme focus on customer values, and that really lined directly up with our company's vision.
I think a key success factor for us has been that we've been able to move key talents from different core functions from the head office in Stockholm to our business here in the US. That has helped with knowledge transfer and a much more speedy time to market with our new hires in the US. Head office in the US is New York, but the main staff pool is in Denver, where we have all of our kind of after-sales staff. We have a large pool of guys in Dallas, and people are scattered kind of home-based across the different states to cover and be closer to customers and partners, basically. So the plan for Teleopti Americas is to continue our growth path. We want to deepen our partnership and find new partners where needed and where the market takes us. As a team, we're also investing hard into CALA and Central and Latin America, and we want to continue to build upon our success in the US by leveraging that into those markets. And I think Teleopti's success is really built on the fact that we are still small enough to be agile, but we're also large enough to be able to handle the most complex WFM process there is. So finding that balance in between is the secret sauce for Teleopti, I think.